Okay, so today we'll be going over the puppetry talent and learning all the skills that come with it. So the first thing I have to do is rebirth. And I'll go to combat talents. And here's puppetry. So there's a lot of new skills to learn here. Okay, so the first thing is to talk to Austin in the bank. And I guess somehow I already did that. I must have already had this quest and talked to him about something else. But anyway, when you get this quest, you'll have to talk to Austin. And then the next step is to talk to Galvin and Emain. So if you head towards Town Square, and then go near this bridge, Galvin is right here. Okay, so now I need to head to the puppet shop in Emain. And the puppet shop is near the restaurant and the music hall. So it's right over here. And this is the guy we need to talk to. And now I just need to wait for the next quest. Okay, so now I need to talk to the puppet shop owner, Huw. Okay, so for this one we just need to make a few paper airplanes, which you can do as long as you have paper in your inventory. And now we can actually try out some of our puppet skills. So that one was wire pull. And this one's puppet snare. Which restrains the enemy and does damage to them. Okay, and now we talk to Huw again. Okay, so now we need to wait for the next quest, but I'm pretty sure we have to go back and talk to Austin next when the next quest comes in, so I'm gonna head to Dumbarton. Yeah, and we need to talk to Austin again in the Dumbarton Bank. And he wants us to get him some milk, so he gives us an empty bottle to do that. And now all we need to do is find a cow. So just go right outside of Dumbarton. And there's a cow right here. And just have the bottle equipped and click on the cow. And now we take this back to Austin. Okay, so now we're waiting for the next quest, but he said to go talk to Duncan next, so I'm gonna wait for the next quest over by Duncan. So right now, I know 2 puppet skills. Okay, and the next quest has come in, and all I need to do is talk to Duncan. Okay, so for this we just have to take out all the wooden training dummies here, so I'll summon my puppet. So when you're controlling your puppet moves instead of you, and then you sort of just follow it. Alright, and then we talk to Duncan again. And I just need to wait for the next quest, but now we can summon a puppet. And then I guess I need control bars to control it. Okay, so next we need to talk to Bebine at the Turconale Bank. Okay, so use the letter and You can find the letter in your meat inventory. Okay, so Ulad Forest is right next to the logging camp, and that's where we have to go next. So now we have to find the lost dog, and he's right here. Okay, so now you have to give him some slices of meat, and you can get those at any grocery store merchant. Or if you have a food truck pet, you can also go to open shop and they'll sell everything a grocery store does, and you can buy them from here. Okay, so now we just have to take out these bears. And I'll be using the skill Inciting Incident, which causes your puppet to dash right into them. Okay, so now we need to talk to Tracy at the logging camp. And he wants you to bring him 5 pieces of firewood, which I gathered in advance for this video. It would have been pretty boring watching me just gather firewood, so... Oh, this is for something different. But if you need to gather firewood, just buy a axe over in carpentry tools, and then go over to some of those trees in the forest and gather 5 pieces. So now we're looking for a moss clump. And that's right here. It looks like a puppet. Okay, so now I need to talk to Huw next. Alright, and the quest line with Huw is done. We now know his full story. And he gives us this little prototype mini. Oh, and before I forget, I need to buy some control bars. And you can buy them from him for 10,000 gold. Okay, so let's take a look at our new puppet skills. I'll practice on some foxes. So you control the puppet, and then using this skill you can disconnect from the puppet to use some of the other skills like wire pull and wire snare and puppet snare. So that's wire pull. And then after wire pull there's puppet snare. Which strangles the enemy. And then I'll reconnect my puppet, and then I'll use Inciting Incident. That's gonna make him dash into the enemy. And then I'll use Threshold Cutter. And now I'll use Rising Action. So now I'll try some of these out with the other puppet, because they work a little bit differently. That one was the Threshold Cutter, Inciting Incident, and let's try Rising Action. Alright, and that's how you learn all the puppet skills. Or at least most of the puppet skills. I think I'm still missing like one or two of them, but you have to rank up your current puppet skills to unlock those.